Hi again, just wanted to do a really quick video, hopefully it won't be too long, of taking your drone, in my case the Mavic, on an international flight. Okay, first of all, make sure it's packed well, just to keep the drone safe. I use a Fly More combo, which comes with this carry case, which I think is excellent. It protects it well, so whatever case you're using, make sure you use it and keep it well protected. Remove all the props off each of the motors. This is just in case security at either end want to inspect the drone out of your carry case. Your props won't be on there, so it won't be seen as an offensive weapon maybe. Who knows? Make sure that your batteries have these electrical contacts covered up with black tape or electrical tape. So do that. I did that, I had no problems. When you actually go through security, if you're carrying this in a rucksack, which I was doing on this occasion, take this out of your rucksack, put this in its own tray. Also take the batteries out. I have 2 spare batteries, so put each of these in their own tray, and so 2 of them in one tray, or however many spares that you have with you in their own tray. Whilst I'm on that, talking about spare batteries, the limitation, at least on the British Airways site, I'll obviously check with the locality that you're flying into. In my case it was Houston in Texas. The limit is for 4 spare batteries, as well as the one in the drone. So make sure that you have one in the drone and you have up to 4 spare batteries. In my case, I only have 2 spares, so well within limits. However, there's a limit. The limit is on the watt hours that the Li-ion batteries have on them. The limit is up to 100 watt hours, so anything over that, there's a different set of rules which I really don't know about, and it doesn't really matter at this point in time. The Mavic, if you read all this little sort of blurb on the back of your batteries, you'll see that the watt hours are 43.6 watt hours, so they're perfectly within the limits for the flight, if they decide to check them, that is. They didn't check at London Heathrow, and they didn't check in George Bush International Airport in Houston. They didn't check it there either. Now, I mentioned earlier to remove the batteries, put them in their own tray. I did this at London Heathrow. I forgot at George Bush International Airport in Houston. However, it wasn't a problem. They didn't even look. They didn't check it. It went through the X-ray scanner, came out the other end. There was no problem at all. So in summary, if you're flying international, you should be absolutely fine if you follow those simple steps. Take the blades off, pack it well, make sure it's in your carry-on luggage, don't check it. Cover those battery contacts on your spare batteries, make sure they've got electrical tape on them, make sure they're covered. And when you're going through security at whichever airport you're going through at that point in time, make sure that you take your batteries out of the carry case, put them in their own tray, and then put the case with the drone in its own tray. Pop them through the scanner and you'll be good. One last piece of advice here. Make sure you check the local drone laws for the country that you're flying into, okay? It can vary, you know, they might even take a dim view on drones in certain countries, okay? Between UK and USA, I'm pretty sure you're going to be perfectly fine. But as I say, check drone laws for the country that you're flying into, because that you could come across an issue. And the last thing that I would want to happen to you guys, and indeed to myself, is to have this piece of equipment taken off me for whatever reason. It's not as daunting as perhaps you may think. I was a little daunted because I haven't done it before, and I was worried that, you know, I don't want it taken off me. Just bought this thing, I don't want it to go anywhere. Crikey. But follow those little tips and you'll be golden. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I'm going to be putting up as many videos as I possibly can with the drone. Obviously I do edit them as best as I can, so I will be putting up some more footage of the drone if the weather holds out. back in Wales, unfortunately, and it does tend to rain a lot. So we will see what comes of that. But please subscribe, and there'll be more to come. Thanks very much. Cheers.